This question is something like if you ask what time a primule comes into the being of a seed. It's something like that. That a human being, when he dies, as I have told you before, he does not die fully. Only a part of him dies, which is mostly the earth element, and the rest of the elements remain there. The rest of the body disappears, and we can't see it because it is not a complete human form. It goes on decreasing in size, and the Kundalini leaves the body and stays outside the body. And the Atma, what we call the spirit, also leaves the body and stays outside the body, which is the remaining body. The constitution of this new body is different from our constitution. We can say a light that is extinguished has all the body except for the light. But the light goes out of that body. In the same way, in a human being who dies, the spirit and the Kundalini leave the body, but they are around that body. And it's a great procedure that follows, which is fantastic. It's unbelievable how the body disappears into different elements also. But first of all, let us see when such bodies which remain like that, they go into what you call the Pretalok. There they become seeds, or they can become smaller and smaller and smaller, till one body forms, a ova and a, which you know as a sperm. In one body it is formed. I don't know if you have seen the division of chromosomes, how it takes place. It's a complete division. If the chromosome is like that, it's a complete vertical division and a complete separation takes place. That is why marriages and selection of partners, all these have a great place. For ordinary bodies, it does not matter. For the divine, they take place in such a manner that there can be at random connections established. For example, a ova of one may combine with the sperm of another. It happens at a very lower stage of evolution. Among human beings also it happens like that. For some people who are just not very evolved, we can say. But mostly the ova rejects the sperm. It only accepts that sperm which is meant to be accepted. Now it is such a minute work, it is so fantastic that it is unbelievable. We have no idea as to how God works out. It's absolutely tremendous that even the ova goes on rejecting the sperm that is not the second part of itself. And that's how so many sperms are wasted and so many ovas are wasted. So you can imagine that there is a tremendous machinery which is working out this. Especially people who are realized, even they are reborn. And all the forces of the divine combine to see that this ova is placed with a person who is ultimately going to meet the person who has the proper sperm, so that there is no problem as far as the meeting is concerned. And the divine takes all the care of these great souls. The work of the divine is very, very fantastic, and it is beyond human conception to understand how the awareness of God can look after all the minute small things of the world. You cannot do even a small thing like attaching this to this one unless until you pay some human attention. So you can imagine the attention of God, who invades so many seeds in this Mother Earth and gives you such huge big trees. I mean, we have taken them for granted, but if you watch, you will see this fantastic dynamic force behind it, thinks it, which does it so perfect. But we think that it is all automatic, and that's how we can bear it. And that's how we can bear Sahaj Yoga, also thinking that it is all automatic. The second